I'm going to start off with this. This is the book that everybody should get because it goes in and out of stock. And when it goes out of stock, it's out of stock for a long time because they have to order so many because it's so popular. This is called All Better, and it features reusable bandages that come off. And if they lose their sticky, you just wash them. But it's like the story where each little animal gets hurt and you can read it and have some fun with it. Dog wasn't looking where he was going. Ouch. And you have your child clean it. Clean it, kiss it, and then they put a bandage on it, and they have to match the bandage with the animal. Kids of all ages love this. It's really cute to see them kiss it and clean it and do all that stuff. But anyway, they love looking for the boo-boos. That's called All Better. Then we have a Little Red Penguin set. This is the colors version, but there's numbers and shapes and colors. Colors is right here. Skip the words one. I'm going to be honest with you. Just stick with the other three. But it's super cute. These are smaller books, so it's good for the little hands. It's fun to peek at to teach basic preschool concepts. Then we have two of these hardback books or board books. I'm sorry. They're I Want to Be A. One says Lion Tamer, one says Astronaut. This one's all animal based. The astronaut is a little bit more science-y. But they're all kind of similar in that it's a beautiful scene with lots to talk about, and it talks a little bit about what that person would do as their job, and it kind of goes throughout that. It's like the kid is imagining being one of those things. And then at the end it says they don't have to be anything, they don't have to decide today, they can just pretend to be it. So that is the I Want to Be. Then this is my favorite series to recommend for kids 1 through 3. It is the very first book of Things to Spot. This is the Out and About version. There are 2 other versions. These are thick pages. They're not quite board books, but they're still classified as a board book. There's tons of prompts to ask your child to look for. It's so fun to see them learn, and it's vocabulary building. It's motor skill development with pointing. And then if you have an older sibling, they can also read it to the kid, or they can make it up if they can't read. So it is one of my favorites for sure. We have 3 flippy floppy books. This one is The Ocean Animals. These are called Progressive Flaps. They're just fun, vibrant. They look kind of endearing with the way that it's illustrated. Each flap builds on the flap before to grow, and it ends up being like the turtle. And then you do the fish, and you're looking for the fish. And there's a farm animal one and a jungle animal one. And these are thick pages, beautiful, beautiful, substantial books. Our Peek Inside series is always a hit for kiddos. This is the cutest series we have. They're pretty heavy-duty flaps, though they still are books. So if your child is super destructive phase, these ICOS, I always recommend making them the top shelf books that they can only do with mommy or daddy, or older brothers, sisters, or whatever. But anyway, they're just real simple. It's the farmer milking the cows. Tons of little flaps to lift and cute stuff going on. Now, this is the Peek Inside series. This is not to be confused with the Look Inside or See Inside. These ones are recommended for 2 and up, and there are several in this series. They're all really cute. You cannot go wrong. So our picture puzzle books have become some of my favorites. These ones have a lot going on with beautiful images or beautiful illustrations. And then there's prompts. And I'm going to be honest, when I first saw these, I wasn't very impressed because I thought there weren't enough prompts and that the kid would be bored. I'm not lying. Weston is 5, and we still do these, and we forget where things are. And there's several in this series. They're awesome. They've become my favorite. So a Muddle and Match series has been a very popular series for us. This is one of our new ones. It's sports. There's several in this series as well. These are the split pages, and they can muddle or match. And if they do match it, it will be alliteration. Gabby, the graceful gymnast, grips the bar at the games to gain gold and glory. And we play a game with it, was when we do that. What sound do you hear? And they have to pick the letter. So you can do this all the way up through whatever age. My 5-year-old still enjoys these. And they're super fun. So it's the Muddle and Match series. And then one of our new books is called Town and Country. And this is kind of in the same vein with illustrations as one called Above and Below. And then another one that says What's Below. So it's the same series as that. But this is the Town and Country. So what happens is, it'll tell you how this book works, but On the bottom, it'll be the countryside, and on the top is the town, so you flip it. And it's things to look for. So it's great vocabulary building for curious kiddos, and there's tons of pages to do that with. That is Town and Country. It is a turnaround book. Last but not least, and you might see this in the live portion of the party, but we have busy books that are great. Now, you'll see, these are pullback busies. You'll see the wind-up books for the younger kids, which is what this video is for. I recommend the pullback ones. These come with a little toy. This is hard to do one-handed, so you'll have to bear with me as I show how klutzy I am with one hand. Okay, so there is like a little story that you can read along with it. And then you gotta make sure you set this even on the ground so it stays straight. Sometimes you can do that on just your knees. And you pull back the little toy, whatever. There's cars. There's a Santa one at Christmas time. It's not out now. There's a bug one. And it just zooms around on the page. I'm not going to lie. You take the, oh, and then he sometimes goes off on his own. If you take this to a doctor's office so your kid doesn't have to get all the germs playing with the other ones, he or she will be the envy of the doctor's office. But this will keep them busy for a while, and it's fun too to read it with them. And then, sorry, this is a bad example since I have it tilted, it's going off the pages, but you can talk about things you see in the pictures and as well as doing that. And this is great for fine motor skill development, to pull that back, and then they have to kind of hold the wheels before they put it on so they don't waste. And I'm apologizing for having this slanted. I can't see it, depth perception on my phone like this when I'm looking at my phone and not the book. So anyway, those are some good ones for your toddlers and all the way up really through preschool. Thanks for joining.